Good morning everybody. Today we are going to have a look at the subject of overweight and the obesity. To make an awareness of this obesity worldwide, every March 4th, the World Health Organization considers that it is a World Obesity Day. Nowadays, if you go to the food court, you get some of the foods like processed food. This ultra processed food is one of the major causative factor for getting the obesity. And if you are not doing proper exercise, what happens? They accumulate the fat materials because of the lack of exercise and leading to the weight gain. For example, corticosteroids, or sometimes emotional factors, smoking or taking the alcohol. All these also will lead to the overweight. In Cushing's syndrome, what happens? You may get the fats, etc. You will become very bulky. So if you are having the between 25 to 29 of the BMI, that means body mass index, you will consider the overweight. If this is going on, you may get because you cannot act properly, you cannot do the physical exercise properly, and if you are walking for some times, you may get the back pain. When you are having the more weight bearing joints are there, for example the knees. So if you are more and more weight, what happens? It makes the more painful condition in the joints. So low self-esteem will be slowly coming up. Your confidence level slowly going down. If you want to do some work, you may feel that no, I cannot do it because I feel very tired. I am able to do, I am not unable to do. Like that you feel that low esteem, you are continuously accumulating the fat in the body. These fat materials may embodied into the heart or somewhere else, and they produce the cardiovascular disorder. According to your weight, according to your height, what the balanced diet should be taken, only that should be considered. You should have you are planning like that, the diet, medication, physical activity. So what is the prevention? Eat healthy diet, say no to the alcohol, don't smoke, and do the physical activity properly. To treat that obesity, we require the diet plan. There is a proverb called Unave Marandu, Marande Unavu. In food supplement, we use the millets, pulses, cereals and lentils, and some of the spices also. Whereas in case of the weight reducing botanicals, Xylonica or the Chitraka, Google, Camphora, turmeric, garlic, and the combination of the building of the three fruits known as the Triphala. Our product Slimovita contains mainly the millets, for example, because of the foxtail millet, brown top millet, pearls, little millet, kodo millet. These millets also we procure from the market. If you take these materials, all the millets, grains, etc., as such, they contain the nutrients. But when you make into the sprout, what happens? They started growing the sprouting materials. They produce more nutrients. We prepare like this one, and according to the contents and the ingredients, we have given the two types of products in the Slimovita, and these products have slightly different contents, and the medicinal plants also slightly different from each, because we required in the morning and the daytime more energy, and whereas in the night time is we don't have to take more energetic food material. We name it as a Slimovita. The name itself shows that make you to the slim. The Slimovita contains the botanicals. For example, I told you that tulsi, turmeric, Google, Triphala, garlic, chitrak, etc., etc. Chandanam, musta, all you can see in the slides. We have given the two types of Slimovita, health supplements which contain the medicinal plants also, or the botanicals. One is to take in the daytime. It is known as the Slimovita B. B stands for the breakfast. So you take this powder as a breakfast, and Slimovita D, so that is why we put in the breakfast timing, and it shows that the energy level will be per serve about, if you take the 40 grams of the powder which gives the 162 kilocalories, etc. And which also having the proteins, carbohydrates, dietary fiber, fat, sodium, magnesium, phosphorus, etc. You can see that one. When we tested, we found that it contains a good iron, calcium, potassium, and requires zinc and iodine, because we know very well that zinc is one of the important, as you know that nowadays you can see in the COVID time, the zinc and B complex will be used more and more, requires. So all these vitamins also have been found in our Slimovita, either B or D. That means the breakfast taking the or the dinner taking the Slimovita, they contains all these required minerals and nutrients. So that is why it is a supplement. Either you can take this powder as a food also. If you take the 40 grams or up to the 80 grams per time, it will act as a food. You need not to take any food at all. You can consume only this powder as a food. Or it also reduces your fat in your body by restricting the formation of the fat in our body, reducing the cholesterol level in the blood circulation, and it will try to make the normalization of your body or making you slim. It will reduce your hunger, because powder itself gives all the millets and lentils. They provide the normal foods. At the same time, it makes you to full in your stomach and reduces the hunger, and it will restrict to take the more amount of food. It will prevent that one. So what happens? It will first thing is the stoppage or the preventing in the further accumulation of the fat in the body. The first step is the restrict the further development of the fat. In the second stage, if you are taking the continuously for a longer period, more than the 2 or 3 months, slowly it will reduce the cholesterol and the triglycerides levels in the body, in the circulation in the blood, and it will prevent that also. So what happens? You become slowly the normal weight. The utilization of it will prevent the further development of the fat accumulation in the body. It will reduce the fat materials from the body and make you into the slim. So taking the Slimovita at the breakfast, Slimovita in the night, that is dinner time, it will supplement your required the body normal nourishment and reduces the overweight. So we prefer to take this both day and time. And otherwise, if you are taking only in the morning, please remember that you should have the two things in mind. It is not a medicine, it is only food supplement, and you should do your normal work and physical activity along with this medicine and making you to the very happiness. What the dosage? How much you have to take? It may depend upon your body obesity. Twice a day, morning and evening, that means 40 grams in the Slimovita B, that is breakfast, 40 grams Slimovita D, dinner time, along with your normal foods or the separately. You just mix this in the water, or if you like the milk, or if you like the buttermilk also, because buttermilk also make you to good digestion. So you can make into a mixture of the powder with the buttermilk, or simply just make into take the 20 grams or 40 grams, mix into the water, and you just drink it. Or the lactating women, try to avoid this powder if your doctor advises, because since it does not contain any poisonous materials or any noxious plants, anything, they are very safe. Even the pregnant or the lactating women also may take, provided the doctor's advice, and the children also, if the doctor advises, children also may take this one. There is no contraindications, there are no side effects, there are no any other adverse reactions because of this intake of this powder. So you may take this. This is a product they say, the Slimovita B. I already told you that B is meant for the breakfast. If you look into the close-up, This product has been licensed from the central government under the FSSAI so that you may consume this powder with safely. Even you can see that this is a company, Holin company, they are preparing under the award nutraceuticals. Similarly, you can see that the same material, this is the Slimovita D. This is for dinner purpose. You may take this at the time of the evening 8 o'clock. So this is the product, the combination of the morning and evening with Slimovita B for breakfast, Slimovita D for the dinner. It will take care of your obesity or the overweight, and it will make you to very happy. So that be happy, keep your mind free, do the good exercise, take balanced diet and stress free life. Wish you all the best. Thank you.